Hey everybody, I'm Joe, and I'm going to try to get a live match going on right now. We see buttholes 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this guy watches me on YouTube, that's awesome. Maybe he plays Merfolk. Alright, so I won the die roll. Oh, sketchy. On the play with 2 Silvergills. I think I have to mulligan this. Scrying. Second island is solid. I'll keep that. I guess the opponent has to scry as well. Okay. Let's see if he likes it. Alright, they like it, and I'm going to open with AEther Vial and pass the turn. If it is the mirror, then unfortunately I've got the bad lord in hand. It's kind of a weak hand against the mirror. We know that there's a basic island coming up. Oh man, this stinks. So here is yeah, the mirror. Do I want to play my island? Oh, you know, I think I have to. I think I have to play this Silvergill Adept. I think I have to hit my curve. I'm going to reveal the terrible lord. Oh my goodness. If he plays a Mutavault now, I can't play this Spreading Seas. I really can't play the Spreading Seas anyway, it's just terrible. And I can't play this Lord, also super terrible. There you go. Taking 2. Go ahead and bring in the Cursecatcher. Come on, good cards. Let's go. Well, a land is decent. I think I'm going to play Spreading Seas on my own land here. Alright, so this guy's pretty new. I pause on playing the Oboro because if I'm going to play Spreading Seas, then I might as well just wait to see if I draw a Mutavault, which would actually be better. Just thinking a second here. Now, let's assume he has a terrible hand on his mulligan. If I play out my Lord right now and swing for, what? I guess 5 with Island Walk, he's at 15. Next turn, I could hopefully play my Master. He's going to swing back for at least 6. But if I draw a Lord, he's taking 5 now. He'll go down to 15. I won't have lethal next turn, so he's probably going to have 2 more attack steps. So if I play my Lord, he's going to be swinging for at least 6, possibly 8. Possibly 8. And this just gives this guy Island Walk. I could just push with Silvergill Adept. Alright, let's play the Spreading Seas first. I can always Vial in the Lord. I'm going to attach it to Minamo. I drew an island. That doesn't really do anything. Oh, actually, well, I get to play Master of Waves next turn. So, do I want to play this Lord now? I think probably not. Probably not. I'm going to attack with Silvergill. He's probably just going to take 2, and then we'll end. I mean, he does get to then attack with this Lord, but I have a feeling he's probably going to be attacking with that guy anyway. He could have a land and a Reejerey. He could have another good Lord. Oh, this is really confusing over here. I thought for a second that I had 4 lands. And we did both mulligan to 6, so potentially both working with suboptimal hands. So I think the opponent kept his scry on top. You can check. All right, doesn't have a land. Oh, he plays the Bad Lord. Wow. So this is going to hit me for 6. Gonna go down to 12. And next turn, if I play this Lord, he's going to have access to 12 power. So I have to hold off on this guy. I'd really love to draw a Harbinger right now. Oh, man. So, I'm going to play our Mutavault. Going to play our Master of Waves. He's probably got a Vapor Snag or something in his hand. We're not even getting a ton of tokens here. And I really need to get that token to auto-generate. I can't even attack at all. So at the opponent's end step, I'm going to be able to put this Lord into play, and I'll have 9 power across these guys. 4 here, that's 13, plus 6 is 20, exactly. If he plays out a Lord here, then I'm toast. Phantasmal Image. So he got me. I did my best. I think I played tightly. So I'm going to bring out the Spreading Seas. Pretty terrible. Let's see. He's playing Phantasmal Image, which means that Reejerey is excellent. I get to blow him up with tapping triggers. Tidebinder, we usually bring him in as an extra body. Kira as an extra body. And yeah, that's pretty much good to go, I guess. 4 seas out, 4 more creatures in. We really want to draw these non-land blue sources. We want to draw some Harbingers, and certainly want to draw an AEther Vial. Master of Waves very slow, but I would have had a shot if the opponent didn't have that Phantasmal Image. Well, this is solid. 2 of the good lords, 2 lands, Harbinger. I love it. On the play, I feel decent about this. If the opponent has AEther Vial, I don't feel great. I'd like to draw another, like maybe a Mutavault or something. Okay, Island Walk is online. Play Cursecatcher. Alright, sweet. Let's start pushing out these good lords here. Well, there's a bad lord to help me Alpha Strike. No Island Walk for the opponent yet. Now, if I draw an island next turn, it's going to be an interesting decision to make. Silvergill. Alright, so this is great. You can't attack into my lord, so this is feeling pretty good about this. I just get to play out this turn another lord and attack for 3. Okay, as I mentioned, we really want to see something like a Mutavault, maybe a Wanderwine Hub next turn, maybe my Oboro or another Cavern of Souls, so I can get Reejerey on the table. Opponent has a Mutavault. Maybe he's going to play a Reejerey here. Still can't attack with the Cursecatcher. Can't attack with the Silvergill. But then I can bounce one of his creatures, if I want, with Harbinger. Alright, well this isn't very good at all. If he has Gut Shot, then More power to him, actually. Let's see it. So he gut shots me. That's awesome. And I take 3. How cool. Well, there's that Harbinger. I think, let's see. This is interesting. We can try to slow him down by bouncing Silvergill. It'll let him keep drawing cards. Untap stuff with Reejerey by recasting Silvergill Adept. I want to hit a land. Wow, the opponent turned the corner there with that gut shot. Should I have taken that damage? That's crazy. Alright. Let's leave these Harbingers back for a little while. I think I'm going to play Silvergill Adept and reveal Reejerey. Alright, Vapor Snag is solid, but I need to hit a land. Do we want to trade right now? Or offer a trade? I think so. I think so, actually. Alright, doesn't like it. Wants his Reejerey action, I think. Plays another island. Okay, bounces my Lord. Forgets his Reejerey trigger. Activates Mutavault. Okay, now I can kill and I can trade with the Silvergill. Things are getting a little bit dire here. Got so many cards in hand. I think I need to trade here. And take 3. Okay. Tidebinder, not what I was looking for. Wow. So this game... No card draw in hand. So, no tapped creatures. Harbinger is pretty useless. He can just block, I guess, if he has no more lords. Can Vapor Snag Reejerey, but it doesn't do anything. No surprises or anything. I mean, you should just play out a Tidebinder Mage. Alright, let's hope he has no more lords and I can just block this Reejerey. Or prevent him from attacking at least. Maybe I can chump one of his creatures and get some time. Is he going to miss a Reejerey trigger again? So he did forget his Reejerey trigger again. Swinging with these two guys. Not really in a position to block right now. We have to take 7. I need a land to be able to compete here. Play out Harbinger. Bounce his Reejerey. If he wants to play out the Reejerey again, he's got to tap a lot of lands to do it. Can swing for 3 or 4 with Island Walk. Not a big deal. Only creature I could block would be this one anyway. And let's see. Oh, it's a 3/3. Unless I play a Lord of my own. Yeah, I can't attack into that right now. If I bounce the Reejerey and he just attacks with Mutavault and Harbinger, then I go down to 1. There's not too much I can do here. So, actually, I mean, I can swing into the Lord with the Reejerey gone. Yeah, if he has another Island Walk Lord, then I'm toast anyway. Oh, yeah, so let's see. Spreading Seas. Yeah, I currently has Island Walk online because of the Spreading Seas. He's drawn a lot of lands. He can play. Okay, so he can play out the Reejerey and attack with everything. I'll have to chump. It's pretty gross. No, I'm sorry. It's lethal because it's 4 and 4. Okay. Let's see if he wants to do another go round. Interesting name. Buttholes 1, 2, 3. That gut shot was surprising. It's good practice. You missed another reach trigger, by the way. I'm going to tell him I'm not recording. Alright, we'll see how it goes. So mulligans in game 1. And then no lands in game 2. This is okay, I guess. I mean, Spreading Seas is pretty much a dead card. The island is pretty terrible. This Lord is good. Master of Waves is so far away from being cast. Didn't like that card. I'll put it on the bottom. So at least we know now that this guy's bringing in Gut Shot. I'll look out for that in the mirror from now on. The opponent is going to be off of, well, not giving me Island Walk for a while. All right, so no play on turn 1. That's great. We can play Mutavault for now. We're going to play Silvergills, and if we draw another non-blue, I mean another non-basic blue source, maybe he'll play a Spreading Seas on this thing. All right. AEther Vial. Too good to pass that up. But I do have to play my land. And I do have to play Aether Vial. These games have been so clunky. I can't play Silvergill there and pass with Aether Vial in my hand. It's just super awkward drawing it on my second turn. Is this guy just going to curve into like multiple Lords, Reejerey, and then spew his hand? Okay. Where's my Echoing Truth? Oboro is solid. Our lands are pretty mirrored at this point. Man, he's really just going to crush me next turn with those guys. Not a lot I can do about it, though, unfortunately. Reejerey opens up the most options. I can't block anything. No reason to do anything other than reach here, I think. I could play a Silvergill and hope to draw a Vapor Snag, but Reejerey and hoping to draw Harbingers is probably just as good or better than hoping to draw into Vapor Snags. So 4 mana. If he plays Master of Waves, I might cry. And I wish I didn't have this island. Another Lord. Okay, so he's swinging for 8. Really need an Echoing Truth. Well, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. What do we want to do? How about, let's see, Aether Vial, bringing in Harbinger. Follow up with Silvergill, untapping a land. Silvergill, untapping Aether Vial. Bring in the Lord. If this guy replays his Island Walk Lord and doesn't have anything else, then he can only crack... Well, let's see. I think I'm going to start with this Harbinger because it's double blue and it makes good use of Aether Vial. Okay. Bounce one of these guys, potentially giving us access to another turn. Now we're going to play a Silvergill, the first Silvergill, revealing another Silvergill, and I'm going to, let's see, untap this land. Well, I drew a land for the turn. I get to play that. Does it open anything up for me? If I play Silvergill here, targeting my land, then I could proceed to play Spreading Seas, but then I won't be able to get this Lord out onto the table. How much power do I have right now? These are 3, 3, 3, and 2 is 11. This guy would add 4 more across these guys. That'd be 15 plus 3 himself, 18. It's a lot. I think, though, even though I've drawn a land here, I think we still want to play Silvergill, reveal the Lord, untap this, and also have a land to play if we draw Vapor Snag. We'll have Aether Vial untapped in case we draw into another Harbinger. So for now, it's going to be that line. I'm going to draw over here. Well, there's a Reejerey. We've got a lot of power. So do we attack with this Reejerey? We can trade with this Lord. Actually, no. Our guy is Island Walk and bigger. So I think we do attack. I think we do bring this Lord in. Actually, I could have held that up representing Harbinger. Might have been a misstep, but so this is going to be 4. Because of this Lord of Atlantis. Well, this guy's pretty new to some of the mechanics of the deck. In most matchups, it's irrelevant, but the original Lord of Atlantis buffs all Merfolk. Master of the Pearl Trident was printed much later and only affects your own dudes. So take one more. Okay. All right, well, if he has 2 Island Walk Lords, I'm toast. I could have, as I mentioned, just swung for 3 there. No reason really to bring this Lord in. He can swing for 8 with the Lord we know he has in his hand. If he has a Reejerey too, curse this island. But that requires him to have 2 Lords out of the 3 cards in his hand. See how many beautiful non-basic islands I have in my deck. But of course I had to have 1 in my opening hand. Here's this guy again. Oh man, if he had... Oh, don't do it. Oh, Kira's okay. That's actually pretty good. I guess I win this game. Go down to 1, and yeah, awesome. Super sweet. Get to untap this, put it on 3. I guess the opponent could have a gut shot, but that's pretty dead at this point. We've got Island Walk here. I'm going to ask if Vial is okay. So at this point, I can do whatever I want, pretty much. Let's see. Master of Waves. I've got Island Walk. I'm just going to play this, untap my 2 lands. It's super overkill, but I know the matchup, and there's nothing that can punish me for doing this. This guy's live from last turn. And now, let's see. Yeah, I think that's okay. I don't need anything else. Yes. So, I managed to get there in a game. Sideboard time. Same plan, I think. Bring in creatures, take out Spreading Seas, and just cross our fingers and hope to draw the right half of our deck. I don't think... I guess I had AEther Vial that game, but I think it came down on turn 2, which is pretty weird. Super clunky. And yeah, mulligan. Well, this is good interaction, but Cursecatcher is a creature. We'll keep it, I guess. I don't know if it's right or not. Ugh. What has he got? Alright, Island Cursecatcher. Faster clock than me. Well, I got a Cursecatcher. I can play it out if I want to. But with access to Vapor Snag, I'm just going to play out AEther Vial here. Vapor Snag and Harbinger. I just need to draw really good Merfolk from now on, and I think the game will go okay. But if I draw more lands, more AEther Vials, I should specify that I don't want to draw Master of Waves right now. Oh, wow. Okay. Opponent not looking great here. Me either, though, huh? I can use this opportunity to play out a second AEther Vial. We're not going to bounce his Cursecatcher, are we? No, we can... No, we're not going to bounce his Cursecatcher. With Harbinger. So the opponent may just be on a Reejerey hand with 3 lands. Okay, activating Mutavault is a good sign. Do I want to trade Cursecatchers? Probably not. It's hard to know what's going on at this point. Oh, hold on. Hang on. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Activating Mutavault is important because I have Vapor Snag. I don't have AEther Vial up. He didn't take any actions, so I think in a real game, like in paper, I would have said something like no blocks, and then we would have gone to damage, and I would have said no. Wait. Like, see, there was that amount of time. I would have said before damage, I might have effects, and I do. So I'm gonna. He already played an island for the turn, so he can't. Oh wait, is this even smart? Is he gonna sack his Cursecatcher? Well, that might. Okay, he just bounces that and takes 1, and then I'm going to take 1 from the Cursecatcher. Such a weird matchup. But now he can't play out the Mutavault this turn. We're doing a pretty decent job slowing the guy down. Harbinger can also help us slow him down, but I don't want to draw another land. Master of Waves, yeah, it's decent. It might take a while. Yeah, just 1. This is probably the tamest Merfolk mirror match that's ever been played. We're going into the opponent's 4th turn, and I'm at 18. We're both at 18 life. Plays the Mutavault back out. At this point, I might try to block and eat his Cursecatcher if he attacks. Okay. So I'm just going to keep holding up Harbinger. That guy's valuable interaction in this matchup. I am going to, however, advance one of my AEther Vials to 3, so that we get Master of Waves soon no matter what. Cursecatcher is good. Easy to just play that guy out. Okay. All right. And then if he swings with stuff, then we've got Harbinger and Master of Waves next turn. Well, Harbinger potentially on the opponent's turn, Master of Waves potentially on our next turn. Gut Shot, no good against Master of Waves. I'd love to bounce this Mutavault again. That would be fun. What does the opponent have? I mean, he mulliganed to 6. We both have our fair share of lands and Cursecatchers. Oh man, that's pretty gross. So I think we just keep playing the do we keep playing the slow roll game here? Yeah, let's go for value. I already have 3 lands, so this can go to 4. Island is weird. I only have 8 islands on the deck, I think, and so yeah, no attacks. We're not gonna do anything this turn. The opponent might have like, you know, a couple of Vapor Snags, which are pretty good in the matchup. Kind of a staring contest right now. Faces 4th island. AEther Vial. It's not showing the image. That's really weird. All right, still no good. Oh, sorry. So, Reejerey, we can play that guy. And no attacks. The opponent is representing too much stuff. Harbinger at instant speed. Vapor Snags. And the only thing that Harbinger instant speed there could have done is bounce one of my Cursecatchers. But he could have eaten the other Cursecatcher. So many lands. So this is somehow morphed into a control matchup. Alright, Master of Waves. This guy's certainly going to enter the battlefield soon. I actually think I want to bring this guy in now. Tap the Mutavault and swing. All right, let's go ahead and make a bunch of tokens. Still don't have this automated yet, so gotta do it manual style. All right, so we got our 4 tokens here. Again, he could have Harbinger at instant speed, but these guys are 2/2s. Yeah, I should probably just attack, I think. Being a little too conservative by not doing so. If he tries to Vapor Snag the Master of Waves, I can just replace it with the other Master of Waves. Okay, so he bounces this guy, and let's see if he wants to trade or not. Okay, so let's go to damage. He takes 2. I definitely have the upper hand here with, oh, don't draw, don't do it. Okay, good. Backed it up. Cursecatcher is interesting with Reejerey because putting it back in my hand because it's like a free tap trigger, basically. Opponent has to think that something is a little bit shady since I hardcast my Master of Waves instead of using AEther Vial. For all I know, this guy could be running Echoing Truth like I do, so even multiple Master of Waves could still get blown out. So I'm glad I decided to play another match against this guy because this is a very rare Merfolk mirror. I don't know if I agree with the timing of this, but no problem. Okay. Wow. So I can bounce his Master of Waves in combination with... so that is going to make 6 tokens, right? Okay, so I can bounce this guy on his turn. So I think it's time for me to play out my second Master of Waves. Yeah. So if I play this guy out now, then I'm going to get more, but not so many. Yeah, I think I should wait here. If I bring him in now, I have 6 6s. 6 3/2s. 6 6s. No, 3 more, so I'll have 7 3/2s. I can then bounce this guy. He's only got 4 blocks up. He can block 4 of the 3/2s. He loses board. And then take 3 is 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5. 14. He said 16. 9 plus 5. I think I wait to get more tokens. Yeah. Cavern, not amazing. I'm going to start by playing Cursecatcher, just untap the land. I can tap some stuff with the trigger if I do want to get frisky with the attacks. Well, I would love to do this at instant speed. So for now, I'm just going to draw this. Okay. Cursecatcher on the board. Let's keep him off to the side since he doesn't have haste. And we'll go for this guy. Okay. Cursecatcher number 2. I think I want to get this guy off the table now, right? Because, well, no, he doesn't have Aether Vial on 3. He can't do any instant speed, but he could... I don't want him to play Kira and mess this up. If I bounce this guy now, well, then he replays it and he gets a bunch more tokens. If he casts one, and then I bounce this guy in response, all those elementals go away. They don't get buffed. Two, 3, 4. All right, got to speed this up a little bit. I think I'll do it now. Yeah, I think I'll do it now. Alright, so now I can swing with some of my elementals, I think. I don't have Island Walk, so I have to be a little bit careful. And And I do want to... No, so I'm going to attack with the elementals and then go to... I'm going to bring in Master of Waves before blocks to push more damage. Now, if he has an Island Walk Lord, let's see, he could push like 3, that's 9. I don't think he can't get there this turn, surely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made the correct amount of tokens. Pretty sure the opponent took the correct amount of damage. Went from 16 down to 4. Means he took 12. Very good. Alright, so this is, I think, actually only the second game, and we're kind of approaching time in the match. Although, no, I'm sorry. We already played a match before this, so we're nowhere close to time. Echoing Truth would be kind of an enormous blowout. I think it still loses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's going to get 8 of these guys. Almost certainly not enough. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8. Right. 8 plus... Oh, this is so hard to read. 6 blocks plus 8 is 14. I've got 7. All right. 8 plus 6 blockers, and I've got 7 plus 4. That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 4, 5, 6. This is 7 plus 4 is 11. Right, 4, 6, that's 7, 10, 11 plus 6, 17. Yeah, Echoing Truth not that amazing here, because bouncing his Master of Waves would bounce my Master of Waves, but I've got the combat math. So this guy said earlier that he, oh. So yeah, this guy has watched my videos but not commented yet. So I'm gonna upload this, and hopefully he will comment. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. That was I think 2 matches of the mirror. Let me know what you thought about the lines. I think probably the strangest game of the Merfolk Mirror I've ever played. There were turns when I was just playing land go with 2 creatures in hand. Like, that doesn't happen in this matchup. The opponent finally played an Island Walk Lord at the end, and that was only to get extra Master of Waves tokens. Actually, I was just being silly because at the end I was counting all my blockers, but all my dudes had Island Walk anyway. So sorry I didn't see that earlier. I had Overkill anyway. Yeah, so let me know your guys' thoughts. And subscribe, please, if you haven't already. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks very much.